What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 4 battle for the PCL. Today we're facing off against a divisional opponent, Brendan Dark Devil 26, coach of the Trenton Thunderous. We've played Brendan a couple times now. I believe the last we played maybe like around a year ago in the IBL in his league, and we ended up picking up the win there. It was in the playoffs after we got 6-0 by him in the regular season, so it was really cool that we were able to managed to scoop up a win there. But it's been a while, and we both have gotten better. Our styles have both changed, but he's got still a pretty similar-ish team to what I guess I pictured him having. It's very bulky, it's very strong. It basically allows him to do a lot of different things because he can kind of, I guess, mold the EVs into whatever he wants them to be, and that's really good. Like, I know he likes to play around with the Zygarde. He's gonna play around with the Mega Metagross, with the Mandibuzz, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get into the matchup, and let's get into, I guess, the battle. So to start off, our opponent has a team of Zygarde 50%. Well, let me try that again. Zygarde 50% with Z-moves, Alolan Ninetales, Serena, Lycanroc Dusk, Miltank, Primeape with Z-moves, Mandibuzz, Toxapex, Volcarona, Rotom, and Mega Metagross. While we have a team of Tapu Koko, Hawlucha, Nidoqueen, Snorlax, Alolan Persian, Gourgeist, Victini, Skarmory, Manaphy with Z-moves, Alolan Raichu with Z-moves, and Mega Altaria. Now, I'm recording this, guys, about a week before the Super Bowl, so if you guys are going to be watching the Super Bowl, I know this isn't the common question of the day, but let me know who you are rooting for, the Rams or the Patriots. To me, I wish the Saints were in it because, well, I'm a New Orleans sports fan, but whatever. Anyways, so enjoy the Super Bowl is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyways, the real common question of the day is, what is your favorite legendary encounter in Pokemon, and what is your favorite competitive Pokemon to use in, well, yeah, your favorite legendary competitive Pokemon. Exactly. Boom. So, I didn't like this matchup. I don't like it at all. I feel like we have some things we can do, but it's going to really rely a lot on what he brings. If he brings some things, then we should be in a good spot. If he brings things I didn't expect, then we're going to be pretty much screwed. Yeah, so I'll go over the roster that we brought, the matchup that we brought. So to start off, we have Wakanda, our Alolan Persian. This was the one mon that I knew I wanted to bring. It is Timmy Nature with basically it's an offensive Alolan Persian. I'll just leave it at that. It's an offensive Alolan Persian. You guys will see the rest. Then there is our Tapu Koko here. It is a very supportive Koko here with like T-Bolt and D-Gleam. We also have Roost on the set. And then we have our Hawlucha. It's a standard Hawlucha with Electric Seed, Acrobatics, Roost, High Jump Kick, Swords Dance. We then have a Choice Scarf Nidoqueen with 4 coverage moves. I originally had Flamethrower over Rock Slide, but I moved to Rock Slide because of the Volcarona. That thing is such a huge problem for me, and I really need to have a bit more answers to it, so I have a bit more there now. We then have our Manaphy here, which is a just standard Tail Glow set, and then we have a Weakness Policy Victini with Flame Charge, and it's a special Victini this week, and we should be able to put in a lot of work with this thing, since he did not bring the Lycanroc Dusk, which I was very, very afraid of. But anyways, guys, let's get into the battle. I'm actually going to go over just quickly what I kind of expected him to bring. I knew the Zygarde, the Mega Metagross, I expected the Rotom, I expected also the Lycanroc Dusk and the Ninetales to come, so that's 5 mons there, and then I kind of said, screw it, maybe the Miltank. But he really kind of brought a few different things. He ended up bringing the Mandibuzz, which I didn't see coming too much. The Miltank is a good check to Victini, so that makes sense. Primeape, did not see that coming at all, but I guess it helps deal with the Snorlax to him, because without it, Snorlax is kind of a threat to him. So, well, yeah. But anyways, going into the team preview, I did look at this, and I was like, okay, I want to lead with Nidoqueen because it hits everything on his roster. It 2KOs every single thing, and if he leads with Ninetales, then I can OHKO that with Sludge Wave. So that's what I want to do. But looking at the rest of his roster, I wasn't, like, I guess, too threatened by anything. So, like, he had to be Scarf Ninetales to OHKO me without dying or getting up Auroraville. So I felt confident with that. And then the Zygarde, of course, I Ice Beam for that, so unless his Yachi Berry drops. And we 2KO everything. So yeah. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do before we get started with the battle, guys, make sure to go down in the description and click the subscribe button. Also, click on the link that's there to join my Discord server, The Ocean. We have the Ocean League going on, and there's a ton of people who are, well, leaving, coming in. School is disturbing their opportunity to play, so we've been replacing people kind of non-stop. It's been really unfortunate, but there's a chance that we might need more replacements. So if you are interested in potentially being a replacement, then join the league, or join the server, rather. Anyways, here we are. Let's get started with the battle. So, like I said before, I'm going to lead off with the Nidoqueen here. I feel like it's my best lead in this situation. Obviously, it's not the ideal matchup if he leads off with like the Metagross or something, because I can't OHKO that thing with Earth Power depending on his investment, and he probably would invest very heavily since I'm not Life Orb, by the way. But he leads off with his Olaf here, and Olaf is the Ninetales, and this thing is kind of the ideal lead matchup that I want to have, as he gets off the Hail from his Snow Warning ability. I'm going to be able to go for the Sludge Wave, and if he goes into his Metagross, then that sucks. If he is not Sashed, or Castleberry, I think, or Kebiaberry actually, it goes down. But he switches out into the Miltank, and I'm like, this is cool by me, unless he's Assault Vest or very specially defensive. I doubt he survives 2 of these, and you're going to see here, yeah, this is going to do a huge chunk of damage to him, as we managed to get, what, like 60-ish% on him, and he's going to take damage from the Hail, and yeah, so at this point here, we're going to go for Sludge Wave one more time, and Sludge Wave will be able to pick up the KO on the Miltank. So Nidoqueen, turn 2, already gets a kill, and now I'm assuming the Metagross is coming in. He probably knows that I'm Scarfed, so I think it's happening. He's going to go Metagross here, and my play right now is predict the Earthquake and go into my Hawlucha, but it's not safe, so I'm going to go instead into my Manaphy. To me, is my least expendable member, and it can still do a lot of work even without the tail glow up. So I go into Scrappy here, my Manaphy, gonna get hit by the Earthquake here as he's going to Mega Evolve, and now I'm like, I kind of had this play in mind before it even went down. I just want to make sure that he went for the Earthquake first, and thankfully he is going to go for the Earthquake here. And my play right now is to switch out back into my Nidoqueen, because I can't live a Zen Headbutt, but he can't kill me with a Zen Headbutt. He can't kill me with a Thunder Punch. So I'm predicting the Thunder Punch, and I'm going to go into that Nidoqueen. So hopefully he actually has the Thunder Punch this week, and he's going to go for that move right now, because if he does do that, with this little bit of chip damage from the Hail, I will be able to KO him with the Earth Power from my Nidoqueen. So he's going to go for an attack right here. What he's going to do, he does go for the Thunder Punch, and thankfully we are going to be able to pick up, well, a couple extra turns of Hail damage on our opponent. And I can now go for the Ice Beam. Now, I go for the Ice Beam here because I need to make sure that I was, well, going to be able to take him out. Well, no, not take him out, but be able to deal damage to him and also be able to switch into the Mandibuzz. And I went for the switch, I went for that attack because I also predicted him to go into the Zygarde instead, but he does go into the Mandibuzz instead, which is fine by me. He reveals to be leftovers, and he reveals to be kind of especially defensive. Obviously, if we were Life Orb, we would have been able to 2-KO this thing, but we can't. So at this point, I'm going to switch out, and I go hard into my Koko. Now, Koko, what this does is it will allow me to, 1, set up terrain, 2, it allowed me to really pressure the Mandibuzz, because he does have to go for the Roost here. If I attacked again, and he went for like a knockoff or something, we would have KO'd him the next turn. So we had to go for the Roost here, which was a pretty safe play on his part, but it allows me to bring in my Koko for free. And at this point, I have T-Bolt and Dazzling Gleam, and I'm just going to go for, I believe, the T-Bolt here. I think I'll go for T-Bolt because I need to make sure I can get enough damage off on this thing, and I'm not running very much special attack EVs on my Koko, which really kind of sucks, because you're going to see here, we bring this thing super far down. We actually almost killed it. Had we been max special attack, we probably would have gotten the KO, but unfortunately we didn't. Right here I'm predicting the Gunk Shot or the Earthquake. I'm going to go into my Manaphy, just predicting that, and I do have speed for the Primeape. It's weird because I didn't creep the Volcarona with this. I just went enough for the Primeape. But right here, we do manage to survive the Gunk Shot, and the fact that he outspeeds me shows me that he is Scarfed, and this right here is the perfect opening for me to go into my Victini. There's a Mon that's low on his team that will die to a Flame Charge, and I can just go for game right now. So yeah, I send in my Victini here, and I'm going to be able to click Flame Charge. It will KO the Primeape. I'll live the Gunk Shot. It'll do like less than half HP, but he switches out, and he goes into his Mandibuzz. Now, this swap here is pretty big because I was calculating, like, Glacier doesn't kill this thing. It doesn't even do as much as like Blue Flare does. Blue Flare does more, which makes sense. It's stab, it's higher base power, but Glacier is super effective. So I guess it works, but it's like the difference is pretty big. It's like a 35-ish% mid-roll for Glacier and like a 50% roll for Blue Flare. So I go for the Blue Flare here, and we're going to do a decent chunk of damage to him. We do about, what, like 40-ish%, and he goes for the knockoff, and I'm like, this is perfect, this is beautiful. So he knocks us off. We're at 85 HP, and activates our weakness policy, and this is perfect, because now we're at +2 special attack, +2 attack, and +1 speed, and I can fire off a Blue Flare that will guarantee KO this Mandibuzz, as long as we hit, of course. So I go for the Blue Flare here. Thankfully, we are going to be able to land, and down goes the Mandibuzz. So Victini picks up its first kill in the match, and it's been honestly kind of cool. I think the past 2 weeks I've used a kind of a weird-ish Victini set, but it's kind of coming clutch. But anyways, in comes this Primeape. I outspeed this thing, so I'm going to go for Flame Charge, and I get to +2 now. This is just in case he is a, I don't know, Scarf Ninetales, just to be safe. You know, I want to be careful, make sure. Also, I was calculating, and I made sure that we also are out of range for a Zygarde's Extreme Speed, a Banded Extreme Speed, and thankfully we are. The max roll, I believe, is 75% if he's adamant max attack choice banded, but I doubt he would be that, because Brendan isn't that type of player. But Glacier comes out, and Glacier will be able to OHKO this Zygarde. If he was a Yachi Berry, he wouldn't have died, obviously. If we didn't have our weakness policy activated, he also would not have died, so kind of creepy, kind of crazy actually. But it goes down, and in comes Olaf, so that's 3 kills for Victini now. Anyways, Victini's gonna be able to go for the blue flare right now on this Ninetales. There's no way he can outspeed us even if he is scarfed, and unless he's sashed, he goes down. But had he had the extreme speed on the Zygarde, I think he would have definitely gone into the Ninetales first, because he would want to get that extra bit of chip damage from the hail, which makes a lot of sense. But you're going to see here we get hit by the hail, and now we are in range for the Zygarde, even though it is already down. But in comes Steven, his last Mon, the Metagross, and this thing is falling to a blue flare, 100%. There's no way it's going to be taking any less than that. But yeah, pretty short battle. I was not confident at all about this going into it, but it worked out. It worked out pretty well. I'm like, the Manaphy, not the Manaphy, the Victini was excellent. I'll place a little bit more, just there we go. So the Victini was an excellent set. It really worked out well, and honestly, I'm kind of happy he didn't bring the Lycanroc, because had he brought Lycanroc, it would have been big. I was debating being Charty Berry actually, instead of the weakness policy and just being a breaker instead of a sweeper, but I'm really happy I went with this route, and it ended up really paying off for us. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. It's a relatively short PCL video, just because, I mean, the battle was kind of short. My recording for my battle was like 5.5 minutes, so yeah, compared to the match we had last week, which was like, I think, 25-minute video, yeah, you're getting about half of that. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, and of course subscribe to the channel for more amazing competitive Pokemon content. Also, go down to the comment section to let me know what your favorite legendary Pokemon encounter is, and what is your favorite competitive legend. And anything else you would want to say about the battle. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I would love to hear your comments. We are now 3-1. I believe we are plus, what are we, plus 6, plus 7, something like that. But yeah, so it's really cool. Yeah, so we lost -3, then +4, +1, +5. Yeah, that's +7. Anyways, so yeah, next week we play against Diatite, coach of the New Britain Rockruffs. He's got a really scary team. At the time of recording this, he is undefeated. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all next time.